What's going on, guys? JFC here. We are back, and we have so much news to talk about revolving FIFA 23 and also EAFC, because we've got a ton of leaks over the last couple days. So we're going to look at all that stuff. Let's start with the content, though, that came out today, and it's been coming out for the last couple days here. We got Tammy Abraham. We saw that a couple days ago. A very good card. I recommend doing him, honestly, if you have fodder for it. We've got the 90+ Prime Team of the Year or FUT Birthday Icon upgrade. And it's actually not as expensive as maybe you would expect it to be. 83 rated squad, 85 of the Team of the Week, and an 88 rated squad. I will have this for tomorrow's video, I believe, is I'll have like weekend league rewards, like the player picks to help go towards this. So I believe tomorrow we'll have that for the video, which I'm excited about. Let me know if you guys have gotten anything good out of that, because it looks like it might be pretty good. So we have the 82x10 upgrade also, and also the 81x11 Serie A upgrade, which I'm assuming is going to be like league specific, coming out for every single league coming up here. But so the 8111 Serie A is absolutely not worth it. Like 83 rated squad and an 84 with the Team of the Week. That's pretty bad with the amount that fodder has risen recently. And actually the 81x11, I think league specific packs, actually worse than you think. I think I remember during Team of the Year, it might have been, they released 8111 league specific and like nobody got anything in them. Like walkouts were not even a guarantee by any means. And you'd think with 8111 league specific, you'd at least get a walkout in it. That's not even a guarantee. But the 8210 is actually not like a terrible value SBC in terms of like just taking a chance on Team of the Season cards, right? If you save this up, do some league SBC grinding, get some 83 rated duplicates or something like that, get some 8210s in there. That's not too bad. And 82x10s aren't amazing packs, but like definitely with Team of the Season pack weight, you're definitely looking at some good chances to get Team of the Season cards for sure. And fodder has risen a lot on 83 rated, which we talked about like I think 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago was the first time we started talking about this. It was actually like even days before that we talked about investing in low rated fodder, and it's gone insane right now. Like it's been such a good investment so far. The daily login upgrade, huge W. This is one of the best things EA have done this year, honestly. The warm up and win is interesting. You know, we get a 100k pack for just like winning 30 games in squad battles or rivals. Unfortunately, it's not including FUT champs, which kind of sucks. And there's like some objectives here with those loan cards to get some pretty good packs in there and get a 100k pack. So that's nice for the grinders out there. Then we have a TOTS warm up, which is just another sweaty cup. Basically, that's all it is. But yeah, it's 5 games every day for a week, and I think it's win 10. So not the end of the world, even though it's skill-based matchmaking and it's hell on earth to go into cups recently. Well, let's get to the good stuff here. We've got some big leaks. So Sheriff leaked this a couple days ago now, but unfortunately was not here to talk about it. So we're here to talk about it today. And that is the traits in EAFC. It's basically a brand new trait system. They're comparable to badges in NBA 2K23 or X Factor skills in NHL 23. The goal is to create new levels of player authenticity, more unique players and playstyles. Most will have unique animations and noticeable gameplay benefits, providing new behaviors and boosts that were not possible on FIFA 23. But now the biggest news that really of all of this is that they will be available on the transfer market, which is insane. Specific traits such as team spiriting that gives stamina boost on all team players, noticeable gameplay benefits, and unique animations. Now, this could be awesome. The thing that concerns me a little bit is the available on transfer market kind of thing. But if you guys don't know what 2K badges are, here's just some of the badges here. Got things like limitless range and deadeye and catch and shoot. All these things basically just help give a player more unique skills, basically. So like say for FIFA, they could have like first time shot or, you know, something along those lines, right? You can say any shot type. Player has a chip shot trait, which is in the game, but also not because it says CPU AI, but is it really CPU AI? That's a whole rabbit hole you can get down. There's just basically going to be more unique kind of attributes here for every player to have. All that passing traits and defending traits and all of that stuff, and possibly team traits also, like team spiriting here, giving like all players stamina boosts, and they'll be available on the transfer market, which is going to be kind of insane. Now we have 2 different trait categories. You have base and icon. So with badges, there's always like different levels to it. So there's like bronze, silver, gold, and I think Hall of Fame, I want to say. So the FIFA version will be base and icon. So say you'll have like a player will have base finesse shot trait, a player could have icon finesse shot trait, which is even better form of finesse shot trait, that kind of thing. Traits can be within up to 7 different categories: scoring, passing, defending, dribbling, physical, goalkeeping, and FUT specific gameplay. That's probably like a team thing, I'm guessing. Enhanced player realism by more trait diversity to reflect real life player characteristics. Trait system helps to not increase the overall curve too much since cards can be upgraded by traits without the need of upgrading stats and overall. So there could be trait related promos. I understand where they're kind of where they see with that. The thing is though, like whether it's overall or not, there's going to be meta specific things going on. It doesn't really matter the overall. There's just always going to be a power curve to the game. Like that's kind of like natural. It's hard to really prevent that. Icons should differ more from base gold cards now due to icon traits, though icon traits are not correlated to icon cards only. So this is kind of a thing that these honestly, this might be in the game already, right? We know icons have hidden stats. They could have better traits, right? Like the icon finesse shot trait could be better than the regular finesse shot trait. We just have no like real idea of that or no way of seeing that. Now we might have like icon players having icon traits, right? But they won't just be specific to icon players. So that's a new addition there. Pretty big feature added to the game. It's probably gonna, change the market and gameplay more than you may realize in terms of what makes cards very usable. We have the current EAFC FUT specific traits in testing. Team Captain boosts low chem players, 0 gain +1, 1 gain +2. So that's huge because like obviously we know the new chem system, it's good in some ways and then not in others. So if they can kind of prevent the ways it's bad, like something like this, that would be very nice. League Star gives +1 boost to all players in their league. Okay, that's not too much, right? Like that, I'm hoping they don't have something where it's like +4, +3, because that would end up being, if they were on the market, super expensive, right? And make it more pay to win. Lone Wolf +2/+3 boost to players with no team or country mates. So that would be nice because if they have no team or country mates, they probably won't have any chem. Or I guess they could have league mates. So I don't know what that does. That we're gonna have to see more with all this stuff before we really jump to conclusions. But I don't know. That one's interesting. Team spiriting. All team players have a stamina boost. Okay, that's gonna be very meta, by the way. Super sub player comes from the bench with full chem. Also, that's gonna be pretty good. Flexible player will automatically change to the position based on where they are placed. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So like you don't need to put position modifiers on them. Like if you put a player at left wing, they'll like be left wing. I guess is what they're saying. Maybe I like some of them definitely. Like the team captain, giving a player who doesn't have any chemistry some chem points. That's great. I'm just worried that a couple of them may be like very, very broken and like too meta, making them super expensive, making it more pay to win, but we have no idea what this will look like, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Also, here's the Gundogan and Ben White showdown in SBC that we saw leaked a couple days ago, but here it is again in case you guys forgot about it or missed it in the other video. We've got the most common voted Premier League tots. I don't know where this has come from exactly, but this seems to be the most common team, which I'm assuming is probably going to be the team of the season, or at least very, very close to it. We've got Erling Haaland, Rashford, and Saka. We kind of assumed that'd be the front three. The midfield is De Bruyne, Odegaard, and Casemiro. Okay, can't complain about that at all. The backline is Zinchenko, Diaz, Saliba, Trippier, and Ramsdale. So I'd say that was very close to my vote. I think I didn't have Diaz in there. I didn't have De Bruyne in there, but I can totally see why they'd both be in there. Oh, I didn't have Saliba either, but I can understand him too. I mean, I would say Gabriel maybe he's been the same as Saliba, but just played more, so maybe you'd put him first, but I don't know. I think it's a pretty good team this season, and obviously the cards are going to be very good, and it's going to be very fun. We've got EA Sports FC will have a new card shape confirmed by Scoreboard and Sheriff, design coming soon. So obviously we have a new card design every single year, but it looks like we're gonna have a new shape, which maybe means it's gonna be more like how they used to be. They were like kind of square packs, and then obviously there was some copyright issues with that, so they had to change the card design, or the card shape actually they had to change. So we'll have to just wait and see what that looks like, but we have a new shape coming apparently. But here is a huge one for us career mode users out here, okay? This is actually gonna be one of my favorite EAFC features if this is actually a thing, which it looks like it's almost confirmed because of this screenshot right here. UEFA Youth League in career mode, could it be? This is join the club this July, and there's the UEFA Youth League logo right there next to the EAFC logo, which is pretty incredible because that means the whole youth academy system is going to be revamped. Like it's gonna be for sure, and that is gonna be an awesome addition. I'm actually super excited for that. There's not too many new additions into EAFC that like I'm really hyped up about, like guaranteed 100%. If this is in the game, I'm hyped up about it, I'm not gonna lie. And then once again, we have strong rumors EAFC will be just one game and you have to pay a fee every year to upgrade it, which I don't know about that part, so take that with a grain of salt. But I would say it's looking more and more likely that EAFC is gonna be a game that is not yearly released. So I'm assuming as time kind of goes on here, it does look like it's not going to be released every single year, which may be a good thing for the future, may not be a good thing for the future. We'll just have to kind of wait and see, I guess. I wish I could say more than that. And the last thing here, PSG and EAFC did reach an agreement. They do have a renewed partnership. So PSG will not be Turin black white like Juventus was or whatever they were in like FIFA 20 and 21 or whatever. So good to see there. Let's start looking at the market. Let's refresh this page. It's just so far what I've seen is it's going down and it's continuing to. It's only Saturday right now when I'm recording this, and we're already seeing kind of a Sunday sell-off market, so we're gonna just see it drop further, honestly, and that is not much else to say. SBCs are coming out that are going to make people want to sell cards so they can save up packs for TOTS. They want to sell their 500k player to do some SBCs. TOTS cards are on the way. People are panicking about that. We saw this coming, right? If you're watching the video every day, we've known this is coming. And if you want to sell your team, I think it's just gonna get worse, probably. So if you want to sell now, I don't hate it, even though your card is probably down in price. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the market because it's just gonna keep dropping, most likely, unless something drastic changes. But now, we talked about buying fodder a while ago, and it was a great idea. It really wasn't that hard of a prediction, but at the same time, every single rating is up big right now. So if you club stocked every rating, a lot of content creators, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back here, so ignore the gloating, but a lot of creators did not want, like, we're not into high-end fodder, but I was, and it's up big. It's actually up gigantic right now. 89s are like 10,000 coins up, 89s are like 8 to 9,000 coins up, 90s are up gigantic, 93s are up 20k. So yeah, we did really well here. Do you want to sell already is the question. You know, if you bought lower end stuff, you have 83s, 1.7, 1.8, do you want to sell right now? I do think EA know that fodder is going to the moon and it's not going to stop. Like, if they don't release anything to add supply to this market, fodder is going to keep going up. Like, you probably shouldn't sell yet. But knowing EA, I wouldn't be shocked if they do kind of give an SBC that does add some tradable supply to stuff. But even at the same time, I'm still fine holding on to it for another couple days. I'm good waiting until Monday, Tuesday to sell fodder, because I don't think people are going to open packs. So when you've got people that are not opening packs and people want to do SBCs, people then need to buy extra fodder, and you're going to have just more of a increase in price. So I think I'm fine selling like Monday, Tuesday. Not today though. I think I'm okay with holding on to stuff, even though the high end stuff's up so much that like it's hard for me to be like, yeah, hold on longer. But I think you probably could. So throwback here. Do any of you guys remember the FUT Heroes pack that was tradable for 25k? Anybody remember that? Because I sure do, and that basically gave most people that open that pack hundreds of thousands of coins. I remember I packed Voller, and I sold him for like 550 or something like that. That was base hero Voller, and then I bought a bunch of Govus because he dropped so much, and I probably made like another like 300k on Govus. So I made like 800k over the course of 2 days, and that wasn't even that much compared to some people. Some people made millions and millions of coins off this pack, and guess what? EA just never said anything about it. Everybody just went on like nothing happened. But just want to talk about that again because I forgot about that until recently. I love you all. Thank you for watching every single day. It means the world to me. See you next video very soon. Peace.